Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and first quarterfinal, and it's a tight score at the moment, one map each for Aether and FoV, and therefore it's all going to end on Twisted Meadows, and we have MTW Aether starting bottom left here, once again in beautiful grey color. He's going for the Crypt, Ziggurat, and Altar of Darkness. So far pretty standard build order or building placement for him. Same goes for FoV. He's also getting the Altar of Darkness, the Ziggurat, and the Crypt. And I'm really curious if Aether is at least one time is going for the Lich as a first hero. So far we have seen the DK for him on 2 maps. First one was not so successful. The second one was a very long one, but an interesting one and a pretty cool game. And a well-deserved victory for Aether. He didn't beat FoV by micro, but he definitely beat him by macro and strategy, so to say. And let's see what's going on. The name is a FoV. He's getting a Tomb of Relics. Altar of Darkness has finished, and there we go. Lich once again for the Korean, and the player from the United States is going for the Death Knight once again. So DK versus Lich, and we have the first scouts on their way now. Aether checking out the main bases in the opposite direction, and interesting, FoV straight going for the cross position here, but scout said there is nothing there, therefore the ghoul is going on. And I have to say, I was pretty surprised about the performance of Aether. I remembered her as a very good Undead player, but I didn't remembered him as such a good player. In Group C, where he qualified in first place, he defeated Ghostop and Shao T, and those are 2 very strong players. Can't say much about Deco, the human player from France, but going 3-0 in such a group is definitely an accomplishment, and the $1,000 he earned for qualifying for this round is definitely well deserved. Maybe he will get even more if he's able to beat FoV in this game. Let's see, Lich is out of the altar. DK immediately going on the offensive, waiting for FoV to take the first creep spot so that he can coil 1 or 2 units. And FoV is doing him the favor, starting the first creep spot. DK is here, is going in for the coil. Oh, a little bit of ghoul dancing here, so that the last hit is not available for the DK, but the DK needs to be careful not to get surrounded. This was a close one. DK moving in once again. That's the typical Undead dance here, ladies and gentlemen. The coil goes off a little bit too early. 2 hit points were left on this gnoll, and therefore the Lich gets the experience points. But it's interesting to see how different the players are playing in this tournament. In regard to the last tournament we took a look at here at W3 history, which was the World Server Games 2003. Yes, it was Reign of Chaos, and it was a year earlier, but still, that's a huge difference in skill, I have to say. But now FoV going on the offensive here. Nova used on those ghouls of Aether. First coil is needed, but 1 ghoul gets killed. Even uses the Nova to kill this ghoul, but FoV will lose 1 ghoul as well. It seems like, there we go. Second ghoul for Aether gets microed back. Scatter Warriors also fighting here. Next core gets used here by Aether, but I think it was a misclick. And so ghouls going down on both sides, but it's not looking so nice for Aether, I have to say, because there are more ghouls storming in for FoV. It's kind of like an all-in hit that he's going for here. Gets level 2 on his Lich. Oh, and has a mana for another Nova. Hurt pretty badly. One ghoul goes down. The next one gets attacked as well. Oh, all of his ghouls are so low on HP. And he could get a lot of kills here if he's going in. Now he's going in for an Acolyte first. What about the Lich? Lich has mana for another Nova. Oh, will he use it? And where will he use it? That's the question here. But yeah, he's all going in with his ghouls, trying to kill as much as he can. He's very successful in doing so. And yeah, he's just getting 2 crypts and is going all in with ghouls. Does he have a TP? Yeah, he has his TP, so he's not sold his TP yet. And yeah, Aether with a lot of problems here, but he's still holding on. He upgraded his second Ziggurat to the Rubin Tower. Now we have 3 towers, so to say, attacking the ghouls of FoV, and yeah, they're doing a pretty decent job. But Aether needs to be careful. Death Knight almost surrounded here. Oh, that's a level 3 Lich right there, but also the level up for the DK level 2. DK now finally surrounded, tries to fight his way out of there, and he gets away and uses his Town Portal. Lich sacrificing a ghoul here. He's trying to get the DK. There's a Nova! And the DK of Aether gets killed, and this is not looking good here for the American player, because there are still so many ghouls here for FoV. And he micros them really well. But Aether is holding on, which is understandable, because if he loses this game, he's out of the tournament. Oh, the Lich of FoV taking a lot of damage here from those towers. And yeah, FoV needs to run away. FoV is forced out of the main base of Aether. And the Lich, yeah, he has no chance of healing himself at the moment. Yeah, but he went in for another Nova, which gave him some more experience points, so he's close to level 4. But he has tech to tier 2. It's about 60% done. He's now getting the Graveyard. He needs the Death Knight with the Death Coil to save the Lich for the next fight, because with 90 hit points he's not in any position to go back in. Aether straight going for tier 3 here. Sending the Graveyard now. Decay is out of the altar once again. But yeah, that's not looking so good for him. FoV has 30 supply, Aether 22. And yeah, FoV now waiting for his tech to finish. Oh, DK of Aether is going in. Could be a good timing here. There's no slow in the main base of FoV because the Halls of the Dead at the moment is teching. But DK was not able to get those shots off, and yeah, Lich getting himself a healing potion now. DK also the pipeline, and yeah, FoV once gone the offensive once again, it seems like. Let's take a quick look at Aether's main base. He's adding some more ghouls. He's getting a second crypt. Graveyard is almost finished. There we go. So will he add some gargoyles? Gargoyles could be a nice touch now, because besides the Lich there's no anti-air. But he's going for ghouls. And now we have the next big fight, and oh, don't let your DK get surrounded once again. And yeah, the ghouls of Aether are now moving out. Only one Ruin Tower is able to attack here. The Nova of the Lich is really nicely, and yeah, FoV microing here once again, pretty good, saving his hurt ghouls. There's the next Nova for in the ghouls of Aether. That's a level 4 Lich in this moment. Another DK of Lich of FoV now also out on the battlefield. So the next or the first coil should be available any second now.
In town, man.
And yeah, Anubis with the sub. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome on the stream. And yeah, FoV still fighting here in the main base of Aether. Oh, he's kind of trapped here in the back now, but the decay is here. First coil goes off. Aether trying to save as many units as he can with the coils, and FoV microing back some more ghouls now. Lich sacrificing another ghoul for the next Nova. Nova connects on the DK. DK is in a lot of trouble. DK has no items whatsoever, but he kills the ghoul and gets a level up. Is he able to get away? The Lich has mana for the next Nova in 3, 2, 1. Where's the Nova? He doesn't need the Nova. The Decay falls off his dead horse. Coil goes off on the Lich. Once again to save an Aether with a decent amount of ghouls now, but yeah, no first hero, and now one unit after the other is getting sniped here. DK is getting slowed. Aether is going for the surround. He tries to kill the second hero at least. Gets the surround closed. Nicely done. Next coil goes off on the Lich. Lich sacrificing another ghoul here. Nova connects to those ghouls. But the DK still gets killed. And now, oh, FoV, be careful. Be careful. FoV gets surrounded. He has the healing potion still, and he had mana for one more Frost Nova, and now one ghoul after the other gets killed. But it was a nice play by Aether. He's holding on to everything here, but he calls it GG's, and that's the game. And yeah, the victory for FoV right there, ladies and gentlemen. So